with my honey to tell you to be the true hammer like to see me do. If my mama told me to tell you to be the true hammer like to see me do. If my mama told me to tell you to be the true hammer like to see me do. If my mama told me.
I've become increasingly irate and appalled at the way that women's anatomies are dealt with in the cinema, on television, in the press, everywhere. We can look at every part of a woman's anatomy in detail. We can have the camera lovingly caress all parts of her, but when it comes to seeing the man, he almost invariably has his underpants on. And I've always found this is an extraordinary and unacceptable thing, because what is there wrong with the male organ? I mean, why can't we see men's willies?
I've always hated the word. It's a horrible word.
I like to come up with a different name every time.
Dick's a bit, I don't know, schoolboyish.
Pud, I remember, was one.
The units.
Harold. Banana.
Pudenda.
Snake.
Pee-pee.
Worm.
That.
Wang.
White meat.
Little chocolate stick.
Peter.
Tallywhacker.
A freak.
Dong. Organ.
Pencil. Leroy.
Cadger.
Ferret.
Hose.
One-eyed trouser trout.
Poker.
Whistle.
Is this corrupting us? Is this depraving us? Is this titillating us? I mean, what is the effect of this forbidden image?
They're not very pretty, are they?
They're so different. I've never realized how different.
Whether they hang to the left or to the right, they're just penises.
I've never had this exposure. I mean, this is just new. I don't expose myself to things like this normally.
Because they're censored. Because according to some body or some board or some group of people, it's not permissible to see.
And maybe if people saw parts of the body more often, they'd become bored by them. It might be a good thing.
From way back, women have been instruments, tools, or whatever. And the female body is considered as being aesthetic, a symbol.
As we look in the films and in documentaries and in the newspapers and everything, we see faces, we see hands, we see feet. We don't see penises because they're hidden from us. I thought I would just take that penis right out there and say, that's what you can't see.
This is my company, and here's my class in my company. That's me right there. It all happened so fast. One morning I woke up and I was kicked out of the Naval Academy, and during that week I had to tell my parents that I was gay and I was being discharged. My name is Joe Steffen, and in 1987 I was one of the 10 highest-ranking midshipmen at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. I was a battalion commander. There are 6 battalions at the academy, so I commanded 1/6 of the brigade, or about 800 people. During the first semester of my senior year, I confided to 2 friends of mine that I was gay. And eventually, along the line, the administration was informed. They contacted the Naval Investigative Service. A large part of what they do is to root out homosexuals from the service. They started an investigation. They called in some friends of mine and interviewed them, asked them questions about me, whether or not I had said that I was gay. I went directly to the commandant. During that interview, he asked me if I was gay. And I said that I was gay. I said, yes, sir, when he asked me the question. I was discharged because I said I was gay. What's unusual about the military's regulations on gays is that if you're caught in a homosexual act and deny that you're gay by definition, you can be retained. But if you simply say, I am gay, the military has to discharge you without discretion. We filed a lawsuit in December of 1988 asking for three things. We're asking that I be granted my diploma from Annapolis, which I was denied. We're asking that the military's ban on homosexuals be declared unconstitutional. And we're asking that I be reinstated into the military to continue my career.
They want you, they want you, they want you as a new recruit in the Navy.
I don't want to give the impression that I have this negative feeling towards the military because it's what I had chosen for my career, and it's what I would prefer to have as my career right now. I love the military, and I want to be a part of the military. My goal is to change the military for the better. A lot of people ask me, why did you admit it? And there are really two reasons. First of all, there's an honor code at Annapolis that says a midshipman does not lie, cheat, or steal. But probably even more than that for me was the realization that I was not ashamed of who I was. Being gay is part of who I am. And in many ways, the Commandant was challenging my own identity. I think that a lot of gay people in the military would like to come out. I've received hundreds of letters from gay people in the military. And if they were simply to say, I'm gay and I support this guy, they would be kicked out.
They want you.
It's as though the military is censoring from the American public the reality of who comprises the military. They're trying to keep from the American public information about the fact that gays serve every day in the military and that they serve honorably. And in many ways, they try and enforce censorship on an individual level by saying to people, if you say that you're gay, we're going to kick you out of the military. It's almost as if they don't care if you're gay, they just don't want you to tell anybody.